Team Yankee is a game that I would be interested in learning. It's probably not a game I'll actually invest in. The other game that I've got my eye on that I might yet invest in a little bit, if I can find I can talk some other people around here into buying into, is Victory at Sea, which is by a company called Warlord Games. They have a couple of really nice starter sets. They've gone pretty deep now into making British, Kriegsmarine, American, Japanese, and I think I've even seen Italian ships. So, yeah, the Victory at Sea looks like a really interesting game. That's interesting, Chaser. That's unusual. All right, let's play Black. This is for Gabe. Still have 4 requests left. Gabe says Polio. Justin says Tier 8 Russian cruiser. Mad Marauder wants me to play Oklahoma. World War II. World War II, Chaser. World War II. Oh, I didn't realize Mongoose originally made Victory at Sea. That's interesting. Okay. That's cool. That's good to know. Bulldozer, you've played it. You say it's decent. Does that mean you've played it? Okay, good to know, actually. I feel like I watched a video once on like how to play it, but I've never actually stopped to do it. I've never actually stopped. Obviously, I don't own it, so I can't play it. But I've got 2 or 3 buddies like local that if I got if I bought into a fleet, if I said, hey, I'm going to go buy American ships, one of my buddies would absolutely buy German ships. He'd be all over that, and we could probably figure it out. It'd probably be a lot of fun. All right, tier 10 matchmaking, not shocking. 1 radar plus planes. Paolo and Zed. Okay. We have a radar. We do not. Mega Dude. Oh my God. Blast from the past. Zath, are you still here?
All right.
In a Colbert. And he's right here. Oh my. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. This could be fun. This could be fun. So, Adeldrell, A&A is on my short list. We've played A&A for many years. I still have my original set from about 95 or 96, I think. Why is my Fletcher-class destroyer the same size as this light cruiser? GG Wargaming. Anybody else noticing this? Look at this. I have the exact same overall length as this light cruiser. Check this out. Look at that. What the hell is that about? I think they've started adding the Red Game Arena, Chaser. I feel very confident that I've seen Red Game Arena ships. In fact, I know I have. I've seen Vittorio Veneto, for example. So they have it. They at least have some. Now, admittedly, some of the reason that I'm keeping this close to the Colbert is a little bit of self-interest. Without defensive fire, my AA is not what I would wish for a Fletcher-class ship. But between me and the Colbert, we can do mean things. Yeah, but my point is, I'm a 2,000, 2,300 ton destroyer. That's a light cruiser. He has to weigh at least, I'm guessing, what, 8,000 tons?
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Taylor. Nice. It's like a Garfield skit. I'm not fat, I'm just big boned.
Another disembowelment.
All right, their radar cruiser is dead. That feels awesome. We know where the Palio is. We don't yet know where the Zed or the Marceau are. Our Z-44 seems to think they're up there in front of him somewhere. He very well may be right. Do you guys see this name? The name of this carrier? He's called I'm the Fun Police.
You want fries with that?
Okay, they've got somebody into sea finally. Mega's having too much fun.
Get back.
Pay your torpedo tax. I like that. Marauder, have a good one, man. Thanks for being here. I kind of hate to sit here and keep working the middle of the board, but I still think it's the right play. I don't want this Paolo to come around the corner and beat up my light cruiser, because I kind of want to keep him around for his AA. We've got a ship lead. We're not going to be able to gain C. Oh, I see where the Nakhimov is now. Oh, the Nakhimov's actually taking some shots. How about them apples? All right. I'm actually kind of curious. Let's get up here and look around. All right, Chaser. Have fun, man.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
George is dead. Paolo's largely dead. I'm going to kick back here and keep this Atago lit for my my spammy cruiser buddy. And then between him and the rest of the team, we should be able to clean up the bottom end of the map.
Magic 8 Ball says, you died.
Yeah, very, very not, Chaser. The French fought. They failed and surrendered and died far quicker than anybody expected them to. I'm going to let him do the majority of the shooting at the Paolo. I don't want to get my face melted off. There we go. Atago's going down. All right. I'm going to go cap. Because apparently our Marceau's not going to. And then we'll go hunt down the Z44. Although, is he finally going to get in the cap? Yes, he's going to get in the cap. Fine, let's go hunt down the Z44 and make him dead. I only have 9,000 spotting damage. That feels low. I feel like I should have more than that. All this work I've been doing for my buddy, the light cruiser. All right, where are... Oh, look who I found. Your problem is your guns are not very good, son. You're a torpedo boat. And I'm a black, so I don't care about your smoke. Watch how much I don't care about your smoke. Goodbye. Yep. No joy there, son. Try again. Oh, that's a problem. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, okay, phew. Oh no, Mega's getting smacked around. The good news is his AA is decent, but he's got a Yamato looking at him. That's not going to end well. Live, Mega, I'm coming. Don't die. Oh, don't die, Mega. No, don't do it. Oh, womp womp. Feels bad. All right, let's go have fun with this Yami. I got some little torpedoes that'll have fun with that guy, hopefully. So Adaldrell, I don't know that I would go so far as to qualify the French leadership as incompetent. I think there's a line that would apply. One of my favorite miniseries is it's called From the Earth to the Moon. And there's a line in there where during the Apollo 1 investigation, they ask Frank Borman, who was part of the backup crew for Apollo 1, they say, they ask him for his opinion. And he flat out says, this was a failure of imagination. Nobody imagined that this could happen. And the reality of the French situation at the beginning, you know, in the spring of 1940 is just that. Nobody imagined that this could happen. You can call it a failure of intelligence. You could call it a failure of a lot of things. But the reality is that nobody thought of it. Nobody believed it was a thing. Well, Gamer for Life, thank you for the follow.
To Jurassic Park.
Right now, I want to keep...
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Get in there, Get in there, Atago.
It slaps you back to Bangkok. Ooh, your ass is grass, and I've got the weed whacker.
Now, the other thing is that Marceau, that Smolensk is in my radar range. I can radar the Smolensk. Oh man, my sea mines aren't going to do much good. That's a shame. I have like no damage, but I have a decent amount of spotting damage. You know, this is something that, again, destroyers aren't rewarded for. At no point am I rewarded. Oh, this is a problem. This is a huge problem. I'm about to get my face melted off. At no point am I rewarded for covering my teammates in smoke.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning. Much better.
Thank you, fellas. Appreciate the assist. Fair enough. there were a lot of things wrong with France in the lead up to the fall of the fall of the country in 1940, right? I won't pretend I'm an expert, but I know that they just literally had not conceived of a scenario where what occurred could have occurred, right? The British obviously went through the same thing, right? The British, I think, maybe were a little too trusting. You listen to and you hear and you read some of Churchill's thoughts and writings from the era, and the British leadership was just absolutely flabbergasted at how quickly France fell apart. They could not believe what they were seeing, right? And Churchill has speeches in front of Parliament where he's like, "Our French allies, we will do this and we will do that." And over in France, the exact opposite thing was happening, right? Because it was so dysfunctional, it was a mess. No, I agree with you, Chaser. That's my point. Nobody conceived of it. So you can stand around and point fingers and try to point blame for the fall of France in 1940, but the reality is that it's one of those times in history that's kind of like this perfect storm of German tactics, German engineering, German ingenuity, French lack of imagination, like all of these little things combine to form this perfect storm of incompetence, disaster, whatever word you want to assign to it, right? It's just, that moment that is in history is kind of unreplicatable, for lack of a better word. I don't even think that's probably not a word. I just made up a word, but you see what I'm saying.